Big Z Reviews. Bumblebee is the newest Transformers film, and the first one that is without Michael Bay. And this one is directed by Travis Knight, and it is amazing. Like, it is so much better than I had any rights to expect, and it's just kind of amazing.
There's a war raging on our planet. If this criminal isn't found, that war may find its way here.
Is there anyone that can help you? Do you have a family? Oh, who but me?
So I've been a fan of Transformers since back in the day. Like, my brother is a huge fan. He had like all the comics, and he had a lot, most of the Gen 1 toys, and I had some of them. Like, I know I had one I had was Grimlock. And I know I enjoyed Transformers a lot too. And then when the movies came out, I liked the first one, but pretty much all of the others are junk. And I would go to the theater and see them, then I never see them again. And especially the last one was just really bad. And then when they announced Bumblebee, I was like, oh, geez, another Transformers film, this one just being Bumblebee. Yes, it'd be so stupid. And then when I saw the trailers, I was like, could be good. And then I saw the one trailer where they had a clip from Cybertron, and they had Shockwave, and the thing coming out of his chest, and they actually had, like, the old Transformers sound. And I'm like, oh, interesting, okay. And so when I came out, I went to see it, and I loved it. Like, I mean, it's really incredible how good it is. Like, I mean, it's too bad too, though, because the last one was so bad. I think that, like, the box office is a lot softer around this because, everyone's kind of, bored of them. They don't want to see any more of these movies. Then this one comes out and it's so good. And I really like because it's a prequel, but I think it's really more of a soft reboot. Because I don't know if people actually care about the lore of the Michael Bay Transformer movies. But in that, the Bumblebee fought Nazis. But this one, he actually doesn't land on Earth till the 80s. So he couldn't have fought the Nazis. So they're breaking the canon of Transformers movies, if there even is a canon that anyone cares about. And I hope that they do continue like this from this point. And they have like a series of movies like from here, maybe with Travis Knight doing them, or other creators that actually like Transformers, that actually like the property, and actually do interesting things with it. Because like right away, like I love Bumblebee. He is like the Bug, the Volkswagen, and when he transforms, like you can see how he transforms. Like you see, like the headlights are still like part of the doors are on his back. Like parts of them are still there. Like you see when he's transformed, it's not just like a bunch of sharp edges of just futuristic android things that look so stupid, and also create really bad toys. The toys have to somehow try to replicate that. But this one, I mean, you can see all the parts that are transformed, and I love that. And then too, they're like the two villains, the two Decepticons. They're like triple changers, and when you see that, like one's a helicopter, and you see like in the different versions, you can see where the helicopter blades are, and you see a lot of different things that how it does the triple change, and that's so cool. And some people might say the word that would be like another movie of that 80s nostalgia, and there is a little bit of that, but it's not too much. It really just is a setup for this world and this character. And Haley Steinfeld is awesome in this movie. Like, she is really so good. She's playing this this kind of punk rock-ish kind of girl. Like, she works at a carnival, and also like a gearhead. She works on her dad's car. Her dad passed away like a little bit ago, a couple years, and that her mom is now with a new guy, and she's kind of, is depressed and down and out, and trying to, like, I think it's like her 18th birthday, and she's trying to get parts to fix a car, and while she's scrounging in the scrapyard, she finds this old Beetle, which is Bumblebee, and she gets him started and takes him home, and then of course he transforms, and they repeat some of the stuff like from first Transformers and from other movies, but when they do it, it's just so heartfelt. Like, at a certain point in this movie, like, she's, like, Bumblebee can't talk, and the intro of this movie is amazing. Like, it's at Cybertron, then the land on Earth, and there's a lot of crazy stuff that's really cool. But, like, I mean, like, and they have this, like, this relationship, and in this one scene, well, like, she's, like, talking about what happened to her dad, and Bumblebee's, like, is watching and listening and emoting. Like, it has more emotion and more heartfelt, like, character and growth in this one scene than in the entire other Transformers movies combined. And it's just, I loved it so much. Like, I was in it, and it was so good. And at a certain point, there's this scene where they get revenge on, like, a mean girl, and it's probably the funniest scene and the most I've laughed this entire year of 2018. Like, it's the funniest thing I've seen in 2018, and it's in a Transformers movie, and it's not like stupid funny. It's just like like they know how to hit a joke. Like, they hit they hit a joke, then they continue that, and they kind of like adapt it, and they continue that, and then they raise up stakes, and then they hit hammer, and it's so funny. Like, the setup of this scene is just hilarious, and like the action when later on when like the Transformers fight, and that's first too. The Decepticons, they're evil. They're actually evil in this. Like, they murder people. They turned a couple people into goo. Like, human beings, they turn into goo. And they're evil, and I love it. And too, it's so funny. John Cena, I like him as this. He's like kind of a military guy. And at a certain point, like, the Decepticons are working with the U.S. government to find their rebel from their planet, Bumblebee. And John Cena doesn't like it. But, like, the upper people brass tell him to go along with it. And he's like talking to him. He's like, they're called Decepticons. Are we really supposed to like help them? And it's like, you think that when you see them, like, them helping him, like, they really help him? And then they kind of address that. And it's such a well done movie. It's so well crafted. And I mean, the fight scenes between Bumblebee and the Decepticons, like, you can actually see what's going on. Like, they're not like the Bay, like, just explosions everywhere. Like, you can't see anything happening. It's like you can see what's happening, and they raise the stakes are lower, but at the same time they're higher because you care about the characters, and you care about what's going to happen. And it's just, I really loved it. Like, I mean, I honestly might give like a 10 out of 10. Or I think I probably would. Maybe even at least it's a 9.75 out of 10. But this might be like my top 5 movies of the year. It would definitely be in my top 10. Like, I absolutely loved it, and I really look forward to seeing it again. Like, it's amazing that I can say that about a Transformers movie that's not animated. Like, it's amazing. You know, if you like Transformers, even if you just like action movies or anything like that, I would highly recommend it. But thanks for watching. Check out the replay from my head. Subscribe to me in that Z over there. Thanks. This has been a Big Z movie review. Thanks for watching.